Happy Saturday evening, October the 30th, 2021. Welcome to Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, right here live on Facebook and YouTube. We need you to do a quick favor for us if you don't mind. We need you to go and hit the like button and then hit the share button so everybody can watch on your page while you're watching Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. And we want to welcome all of you into our show here tonight. We're glad you joined us on this beautiful, brisk, cool Saturday night in South Georgia and Southeast Alabama and Northwest Florida. And we are Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports coming to you live. Please hit the like button, hit the share button. Let everybody know that you're watching Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports. We're coming to you live tonight from our studios in Enterprise, Georgia, our studios in Thompsontown, Georgia, our studios at 100% Flamingo Road, Georgia. Coming to you live at our remote studios at Steve's Beef Jerky Outlet and Candy Pulling in Kinston, Alabama. Coming to you live in all 57 states, 5 foreign countries, and now 4 sunken islands. And if you happen to miss the show and you watch it, you want to catch it again, you can pick up our rerun this Thursday night. We will be on at 9 o'clock, following a brand new show on the History Channel at 8 o'clock. It is Herbal Essence Shampoo presents 101 Bun Hairstyles for Pentecostals.
They're going to be using that Aquanet.
They'll use the Aquanet after the Herbal Essence, but Herbal Essence is sponsoring 101 Bun Hairstyles for Pentecostals. We'll come on right after that. And guys, right now, we're coming to you live tonight on the big 50-inch TV tonight, brand new place. We are live on the big screen tonight at Peebo's, Pickled Quail Eggs, Pall Mall Cigarettes, Pipe Threading, Piccolo Repair, and Pig Castration in Picayune, Mississippi.
Didn't they get down to Walmart for the Christmas special and couldn't do anything but a 50-inch TV? My gosh!
Man, what did they? Is that the biggest that Peebo can get? A 50?
Yeah.
All people could do was a 50. We're coming on a 50 tonight, and that's it.
We better order us a carton of Pale Male cigarettes from it.
Oh.
We want to give a shout out one more time. Peebo's, Pickled Quail Eggs, Pall Mall Cigarettes, Pipe Threading, Piccolo Repair, and Pig Castration in Picayune, Mississippi.
I ain't never known but one Peebo in my life. One Peebo.
I hadn't either.
Oh, I never known.
Well, I don't know if it's his cousin or what, but he's in Picayune, Mississippi.
Good place for him.
Guys, we want to say thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate you joining us, Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Live. Please click the like button, click the share button so you can be shared on your page. Guys, we got them all over tonight. We got them here from Bascom, Florida, Talladega, Alabama, Boykin, Georgia. Man, we got all kind of people here tonight. Up in North Georgia, Floyd's cousin Kimbrell is watching us from the North Georgia mountains tonight. We got everybody and anybody that's anybody here tonight. And, man, it's been a great day over here in Georgia. The Georgia Bulldogs win, and our prayer is tonight that we're going to take another one home with an Atlanta Brave win tonight. Take it away, Charlie.
I tell you what, those Braves, they got a chance at this here deal. Let's go ahead and wrap it up and get something going for once in a long time. What, 1999? Was that it?
Yep.
That's it, 99.
Just a few years ago. Over here in Southeast Alabama, we're under a shooter alert. Now, you've heard of tornado watches and warnings and severe thunderstorm watches and warnings and stuff like that, but we're under a shooter alert over here. They're shooting up young folks, killing one another. Another murder last night in Abbeville. There's 1 or 2 a week in Dothan down here every week, sometime more than that. And finally, some folks going to try to do something about it. We got a police chief, Will Benny, who has said it ain't going to happen on his watch. Something's going to change, and I certainly stand behind him 100% on that. Our mayor Mark Saliba had a group of young students from high school all get together and share their concerns. And it's got where the kids scared to go to school, scared to go out anywhere at night because of all these drive-by shootings that are taking place. So we got some good folks with some good ideas. And then out of nowhere, boys, out of nowhere comes a reverend. We're not talking about Pencil Johnson. We're talking about the higher ups in the reverendships. Reverend Kenneth Sharpton Glasgow. Say
Hmm.
hallelujah over there, Floyd.
Come on, glory. Uh-huh. I know he's
Yes.
doing business. I know he's
Yeah,
doing something positive.
he has come out of the closet, so to speak, to back the police for the first time in his life.
Come on.
Yeah.
What they
You
do?
know, he's got a brother uncle named Al Sharpton. Used to be a go between dealer for the hardest working man in show business, Mr. James Brown. And Kenny and Al have sermons that are similar to one another. You don't hear them talk about Jesus much,
Mm-mm.
and there ain't a big list of folks they baptized through the years. You understand?
Mm.
He just got lucky and got dropped by a federal or by a grand jury
Yeah.
on a murder rap, and he still faces cocaine charges from last February, I believe it is. So he's going back to police now. I wonder why. He's been to prison before. Now he's one that wants all prisoners to have the right to vote.
Mm.
He's leading this national campaign, but it's just a mockery for the media around here to put him on TV and make him look like somebody. But as we well know, the media in general don't know their butt from a hole in the ground and makes him look like, oh, he's here for the community. That's what's happening over here in Dothan now. The good news is you get a little bit across the line that says city limits. You got hardworking folks out here trying to find more hardworking folks to get crops in, cotton, peanuts, do all the stuff we do around here to make a living. But it's just it's trying times, and you look at the national scene. It's just not a lot of good things in the news, and what good things could be in the news, they put on something else. I'm so tired. Sam told me to tell you, Floyd, you don't like the Joe Namath commercial for,
Joe
for
Namath
the
and
medic. And
JJ.
who? Oh,
JJ.
that woman they got now with the big glasses on that says she ain't gonna call. You seen her?
Yeah.
That's his new favorite not to like commercial. But
Amen.
anyway, uh, if y'all need somebody to come over there and preach for a while, we'll get Kenny Glasgow, Sharpton Glasgow, across the river and let y'all have him for a while. You want him?
Nope. No,
We
thank
good.
you. No, we good. We good to go, man.
Okay,
We got good
Man,
preachers over here.
okay.
We
Well,
know
he's available.
we're in good shape. We're in good shape. His sermon might not resonate.
Yeah, it don't resonate with me. I can tell you that.
That's right.
Uh, I tell you what. Did you get my pictures, Marvin?
I did.
Put the greens up there, Floyd.
Yeah.
I'm in competition with you this year. I've been holding out, but look at him.
Come on,
You
show them.
see?
Woo! Goodness.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
You got me beat this year, man.
I told you I had them, didn't I?
You got the greens now.
Rain
You got
came along at the right time the other day, and man, them turnips and mustard and radishes, they are flourishing. If I can just keep a herd of 100 cows that are about 10 feet away from that patch, if I can keep them behind 5 strands of barbed wire fence, we'll have greens for Thanksgiving.
look at
Got a
that.
new baby
And you,
born this morning while I was feeding up. Watched that baby come into the world.
ain't that wonderful? Ain't that a great feeling?
And that is her first time mama. Heifer had her first baby, and she was taking care of it. I got a little bit too close to the fence. We had a fence separate us, thank goodness, because she turned on her mama charm
Yeah.
right quick. You don't. Once they become a mama, you don't get too close. I didn't get too close, but I just want everybody to see uh, what the good Lord created and how life goes on. Life goes on. What about you, Floyd?
Man, yeah, everything. We gonna sing the praises. We gonna sing the praises right here. Uh, Me and Nadine talking about it before I come on there. Y'all know she been going through the cancer, breast cancer, the surgery, the radiation treatments, the whole deal. Been going through it all, and they had her lined up for 19 radiation treatments, and the Monday would have been the last one. Well, they told her in there last Tuesday that she didn't have but one more to go. That was on last Wednesday. So we trimmed it down to 16. Your prognosis is so good. Everything's working out so good. All the signals and all the signs and all the pathology reports, everything's positive. Cut you back down to 16. She said she felt better today than she's felt since she found out she had cancer around the middle of July. But it's been a road for us. It's been a challenge for us, but it's also been a blessing for us to live where we live in this part of the country, and to make people aware of our predicament, of the type we was in, of the obstacles we were facing, and we asking people to pray for her, especially pray for us. And they let me tell you, they stepped up. They won the World Series and the Super Bowl and the Daytona 500, all of it in one big package. Because these folks around here and everywhere out there in the sound of my voice, I want to thank y'all. Y'all just don't know how much that we do appreciate what y'all have done, how y'all have held us up in your prayers and in your cards, and food and flowers, and just every phone calls, everything, and everybody I see. Everybody I see, and you can ask anybody, call everybody I see. I say, "How you doing? How you doing, Florida?" I said, "Man, I'm doing fine. Pray for my wife." And I tell them what the story was. Say, "She's on the list. She's on the list. She's on the list," and I believe every one of them. But prayer's a powerful thing. Prayer is a miracle if you'll let it work for you.
It
And
is.
nobody knows what tomorrow holds. Nobody.
Mhm.
Nobody knows what trail we're gonna have to go down tomorrow. But right now we good. The trail is clean, it's level, it's well lighted. So we in good shape right now. So God bless y'all out there. Thank y'all so much. We've been on the air. I've missed a time or two being on there with y'all because I just didn't need to be on, but came back on the air and just letting y'all know how much I appreciate it and how much Nadine appreciates it. The healing prayers that y'all been doing. So it's good. Life is good right now, y'all. Life is good. What you got, Queasel?
Man, I ain't got nothing. I'm just happy as I can be. My old buddy Charles Picker called me right before the show. Well, a little bit before the show this ended. It was back during the Georgia Florida game, and me and him just talking about how everything's just good. Life is good. Every now and then, life will throw you a curveball, but you got to stand there and swing at it. You can't. If you don't swing at it, you can't hit it. And me and him were just talking about the way life is, and we was both talking about how blessed we was, and how everything's going good, and when you stop and think about it, like all what you just said right there, that's all blessings that we don't deserve, and that we don't we certainly uh, um, are not worthy of anything. But those are blessings that come down from above. That it's a good thing about it. You don't have to be worthy of it. All you got to be there, be able and ready and willing to receive those
Receive.
blessings when they come down. And then when they come down, we got to remember to be appreciative. We got to remember to be humble. We got to remember to do just what you just did. Give the credit where credit's due,
Mhm.
and everything will work out. But man, I'm just as happy as I can be. I ain't got not one thing to complain about that I know of, and I'm just glad to be him. Glad to keep things going. I done decided that I'm gonna turn over a new leaf. I am gonna quit talking about politics because I figure if all what we done said, if, first of all, if the folks that voted for Joe Biden ain't already ashamed that they voted for him, then ain't nothing we gonna say gonna make no difference.
Amen.
You know,
Yeah, ain't no
that's the
hope.
Amen.
way I look at it.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
A
telling it.
lost cause. Lost cause.
Mm-hmm.
if they can't look at him and ashamed, I bet you couldn't find. You could put a room of 100 people, and you wouldn't find 5 people in there that voted for him that claimed they would. So I'm gonna quit talking about it. They ain't doing no good. All it does make me mad. So I'm gonna quit talking about it. They asked for it. They got him. That's what they want. I'm gonna look forward to greener pastures. And I'm just gonna take a different outlook on it and just try to move forward because, like I said, if it ain't done got to them, if they ain't figured out that they messed up, ain't nothing we gonna say, nothing else we can say gonna change their mind. So I say just move on to something else and let's go with it. What do you think, Marvin?
I agree with you. I got two things I want to tell y'all that's going on in the world this week.
All right.
Two things that I want to tell you that I read and shared them a little bit, and somebody shared with me. But I want to talk about each one of them for just a brief moment. Now, I the weird stuff kind of I like weird news. Well, here's one. It really isn't weird, and it's not really politics, but it's policy. Joe Biden is planning on paying potentially people that cross the border $450,000 each in reparations.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that the ones that got turned back by our president Donald Trump? That's the ones he's gonna give the 450 to.
Well, that's just a start. That's a starting point, Charlie. That's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And y'all know I'm not the smartest cookie in the jar. Y'all do know where that 450,000 comes from, don't you?
Yeah. Government. Oh, the government's gonna pay for that.
Yeah.
But ask the question, Marvin. I'm gonna ask you the question. Who's the government
Me and you and Charlie and Queasel and everybody watching.
that pays taxes?
That's exactly
If you
right.
don't pay taxes, it ain't gonna affect you. But
Yeah.
if you pay taxes, it's gonna affect you. It's gonna come out of your bank account.
Let me ask you this: you think we might could go down there and come across the border and get us 450,000?
I thought about doing it. And just come in. You can make a name up. Jose Gonzalez. It don't matter. And I can say I'm 18 years old. They ain't gonna check you. They don't check none of them. And just say I'm Jose Gonzalez and I come from Honduras or I come from Venezuela or something other. And I'm running away from a disaster coming to the United States, and I want my stuff. Where's my check?
Yeah.
I thought about it.
Let me ask you this. You got a pair of Puerto Rican fence climbing shoes too, so
I
you
got
could look.
them. I can put them on. Sure could.
You
I
could
can put them on.
you could look legit there. Let's see.
Watch him,
Hey,
Floyd. He setting you up. Hey,
Get me a
Floyd.
vote
Is
for
that the
Biden.
one?
Get me a vote for
Floyd.
Is that
Biden t-shirt.
Watch
is
him,
that the
Floyd.
ones that
He's setting you
got?
up now.
Wait a minute. Is that the ones that got lost for a while at Floyd Town?
No, them are gone, baby. Them are gone. They're gone. These I
setting
ordered
you up.
these mail order.
He's setting you up, Floyd. Be careful with him.
Yeah, these mail order. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I
Hey,
got them.
I just had a text come across the wire here, the teletype. It says anonymous says if Brandon knew how good life is in South Georgia and Alabama, he would put a tax on it. Let's go, Brandon.
That's it. Let's go, Brandon. You the man. Hey, let's go, Brandon.
That's pretty good right there. All right, let's go back. Got another one here. Got another one that I just saw today. Actually had sent to me today. Let's see here. United Methodist Church bishop's spouse comes out as transgendered United Methodist minister.
Minister. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Say what? I had to go, boys. When you're a heart patient, you forget to take your medicine sometimes. I had to go get my medicine. Go ahead now.
Go ahead, take it.
And the audio on this kind of when I went to another room, I thought I heard somebody say something about Bishop transgender. Am I listening? Did I hear that right?
Go ahead and take that medicine now before your heart gets out of whack or something. United Methodist bishop's spouse comes out as a transgender United Methodist minister. The man who was a man is now going to become a woman.
And going to become the bishop's wife.
The bishop's wife.
And
the bishop's a
she's
woman.
cool with it. And she's cool with it.
The bishop's a woman. She was married to a man. And the man's now going to become a woman.
I done dropped the pill on that one, boys.
All right, now you go ahead and explain that again. Y'all lost me somewhere in the in this thing.
It's
I'm
deep.
with you.
It's deep. It's heavy and deep.
Oh. Yeah, all right, you got a bishop that's a woman. She's married to was married to a man, and the man now says that he ain't wanting to be a man no more. He's wanting to be a woman.
Hey.
And he's going to be a preacher? Or it's going to be
a preacher?
Yeah, he is a preacher. He's a preacher. She's a bishop. And now they're going to be, I guess, I don't know if you call that a lesbian couple now or not. I don't know. I mean, I'm confused.
I don't know, but I tell you what, I bet you they ain't going to be at the Pentecostal convention. What you want?
Hey.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's a short list right there.
That's a short list.
They ain't going
to who are married to a man. That's a short list.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're right on that one, Queasel. That's
it ain't gonna be that. That ain't gonna be at the convention.
No camp meeting. No camp meeting for that couple. No. No.
There'll be no camp meetings.
You can throw that in for the Free Will Baptist too, though. Now, just don't put the Pentecostal on that one.
Queasel, tell him a little bit about MC Construction, if you don't mind.
MC Construction, man, he can build anything. It don't make no difference what it is. I think I told y'all one time before. He told me if he'd have been around and they'd let him build a Titanic, he'd still been floating. He said he can build anything that you want, no matter how big, how small. He knows it. He's been doing it all his life. He can build anything. He specializes in all the construction needs you can think of. He's got, I think he's got more than 30 years. He's older than that. I think he's trying to make like he's a little younger than that. But he's got plenty of experience, easy to work with, easy to talk to. He gave you his cell phone number. I call him 229-400-2575. He says, why call the rest? Just going to call the best. Just make one phone call. Tell MC Mayron Cobb Construction. Tell him what you want, and he'll come build it for you. And if you ain't happy, he'll keep working with you till you get happy. Give him a call. Let him build something for you. Go somewhere and look at something he's already built. His work, a carpenter's work's always on display. Go find something he's built. You like what you see, give him a call. I guarantee you he'll treat you right. And if you tell him you heard about it on the Dirt Road Sports, he might give you a discount. But he might not, but he might. So it's worth a try anyway. Give him a call. Mayron Cobb, 400-2575, 2575.
Please let me throw this in. He is running a special right now.
Oh, is he?
If you build a deck that costs at least $10,000, he'll throw the steps in for free.
Hey, that's a heck of a deal right there.
Throw them in for free. Floyd, tell him a little bit about our buddy right here.
Oh, Buddy C. Chambers, the man, the car man, Hall of Fame car salesman I'm talking about. Been in there a long time. He's one of the founding members of the automobile salesman Hall of Fame building. And the building's right here in Cogwood, Georgia. It's right out there where the Ford place is right now. That's a Hall of Fame, the car salesman Hall of Fame was right there, and Buddy Chambers will be there. When you walk in the door, you ask for, let me see Buddy C. Let me see Buddy C. And he'll know where you heard it from if you just say, let me see Buddy C. I think an old buddy of mine from over around Alabama might have contacted him the other day about a truck on that. Said, I want to talk to Buddy C. And everybody know who he is. Everybody knows Buddy Chambers. He's been around here forever, all around South Georgia forever, doing business around here, treating folks right, putting them to ride, and getting them in a car they want, not putting them in something they don't want, not coming up with some kind of shyster deal. He's always straight. He's the level on the level is Buddy C. Chambers. That's who he is. Call him at 229-254-3575. 3109. If you want a deal on a new car, used truck, new truck, whatever you want. Or just go by there and see him. Tell him, say, I heard about you on the Dirt Road Sport. Them boys talking about you on the Dirt Road Sport. I just want to come in here and shake your hand. That's all I wanted to do. He'll be glad to talk to you.
Floyd, tell us a little bit about your containerized green garden.
That's me right there. That's me, Charlie. I can't keep up with you, man. I can't compete against you.
Man, you done got me beat.
That's me right there, baby. That's my mustard greens and my turnip greens right there. They show it out. I put them in some containers. My landscaping professional, Lee Otis, got all these tubs that these cow folks, they feed minerals in there. They feed supplement and all in there, like a lick,
Uh-huh.
like a supplement lick. You know what I'm talking about, Charlie?
Yeah.
Lee Otis is a magnet for things that people, they just look him up to give him things. And he shares it. He lets it, he don't just hoard stuff over there and have it all piled up around his house like some folks do. He shares it. And I'm one of the select few people that he shares objects with that he doesn't have a use for, or if he's got two, he'll give me one. So as my green, I said I'm gonna try me some greens in some tubs. I don't want to get out there and dig in this dirt and do all this stuff. And I done it. I believe I'm gonna have more greens than I can eat. And back in the background, y'all see my little satsuma tree coming on back there. Dr. Hartsog, I want to give old Dr. Hartsog a shout out on that. He give me that thing 3 or 4 years ago. It ain't done nothing but produce fruit every year, man. I'm talking about. And my landscaping professional, he has a difficulty pronouncing satsuma, so he calls them tamarines.
Tamarind.
That's a satsuma / tamarine tree right there. In case you ain't ever seen one. That's a green. I'm gonna get them. I may get me a mess of them tomorrow and cook them outside out there with some pork chops. And
Well, guys, we are joined on the phone right now with none other than the fishing Reverend himself, Reverend Kit Barwick. Reverend, glad to have you with us tonight. Hello.
Hello.
Where you at?
I don't know, Reverend. You there, Reverend Barwick?
give him 5 seconds. 5 seconds, Marvin. That's enough.
4, 3, 2, 1. It's over.
Well, hey, can you not hear me, Reverend Barwick? I don't know what the deal is.
Marvin.
Holler out.
Marvin.
Since y'all live so close together, just walk out on the porch and holler at him. Say,
Yeah, hold
go
your phone up.
talk.
Hey, I'm in town tonight. I ain't out there on the branch.
Oh, all right.
All right, Reverend
There
Barwick,
he is.
can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Hey, it ain't on me tonight, buddy. I'm sitting under all kind of reception.
Can y'all hear him?
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Barely.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, Reverend, how are you tonight?
I'm having a blast, brother. How about
Yeah,
you?
that's better. You sounded better. You're talking into the telephone now. That's better.
Yeah.
That didn't sound too good.
Well, you had it out of laying in the palm of your hand, holding it out there in front of you, talking in it. Is that? Oh,
You there?
Yeah, you there, Reverend?
Yeah, man. I'm sitting.
He
right
can't
here
hear y'all. I don't know what's going on with this. Reverend, we're glad you could join us tonight. We're having some audio difficulties here. Don't know what's going on, but I know you went fishing. You told me you wasn't able to get us any pictures, but you did say that you went fishing, right?
I did go fishing Monday or Tuesday. Caught about 30 or 40 nice fish and gave them away and forgot all about taking pictures of them.
Well, I'll be dog.
well,
Uh-oh.
Well, now,
Yeah.
usually, I can't say, because this is my preacher now. And y'all know I love him and uplift him in everything that he does. But usually when somebody goes fishing and can't produce a picture, usually means they didn't produce no fish.
Well, can't you go on my word, a minister and a fisherman?
Are you standing behind the pulpit?
I am at the church, but I am not in the pulpit.
oh,
And no, I can't go behind what you say then. I'm with you as long as you're standing behind that pulpit, but when you get out from behind there, no.
Well, I'll say this. I forget it was Babe Ruth or I forget who it was said, if you can do it, it ain't bragging. So our line. But
I guess
I
so.
did. I
That's
caught
right.
a good mess of fish. And but I did anyway. I can't prove it, so I'm at y'all's mercy.
What did the cool weather slow them down, or they still
They
biting
are
pretty
starting
good?
to slow down a little bit. They not bite near as much, but I'm telling you, the shell cracker are still really good size. Really good size.
Yeah, they were last time I went.
Reverend Barwick, it looks like here that I wanted to show a few of these pictures while we had you here. Looks like we've got Wayne Gardy and his son with a nice load of catfish and brim there. It looks like him and his son fishing there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's his son or one of the men that work with it, but yeah, old Wayne Garney. Kenneth Wayne has figured out how to go out in that Chattahoochee and find some catfish. He is doing and he takes pictures of them. He's doing a good job.
And then I see here
That's
we
a good
got
catfish right there.
Rob Lee and his daughter Shelby up in North Georgia catching some rainbow trout.
Oh, yeah.
They're wading that creek in this cool weather, but it looks like they had a good time. I've never done that, so maybe Marvin, one day me and you can get out there and wade the creek and do some trout
really
fishing.
Good. Really good. And then here, who was this that went with Steve Holt and Joe Grimsley?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Another good catch right there.
That's the same picture we had on last. That's the same picture we had on last week.
I'm saying this is the same picture we had on last week.
Well, I'm going. Look, that's a Methodist and a Free Will Baptist. Y'all decide what you want to do with that.
Methodist and a Free Will Baptist. I got you. Well, Reverend, maybe you'll get us some pictures this coming up week here. Hopefully you can.
Are you gonna read those stats about what the other guy sent in?
Yeah, let me get that right here while we got that. Just a minute, guys. We had some stats that were sent in from from Hubert and Barbara Stafford. Y'all with me? All right. From March to October, they went fishing 47 times.
Come on.
They caught 3,259 scalefish, 234 catfish, and that's an average of 74 fish per trip.
How about that? I think, and I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I don't think he's.
They're saying
that's better than Peter done with Jesus.
Reverend.
Hold on. I want to say
records. They keep records good, man. They made good Pharisees or Sadducees.
There you go. Well, Reverend, I hope maybe this week, maybe it'll be where you can get out and go fishing again, and maybe perhaps even get us some pictures this week.
Okay, I'll get you a picture. All right, I'll do it.
Thank you, brother. Have a good weekend.
I got something I want to add to the conversation here. Floyd, you and Queasel just and you folks, we appreciate watching. If y'all know anything about Marvin at all, I ain't gonna comment on your preacher Queasel, but because he does go fishing, but can you imagine them two wading a creek up in mountains of North Georgia with two fly rods going back and forth, and Marvin at the helm of the one of them?
No, I really can't.
I can't picture that. There's sometimes you can't picture in your mind.
I don't think it would be.
I know what the results would be, but I can't picture it being a pleasant voyage.
You don't think I could fly fish?
No.
I don't think so. No. You ain't never done it before, have you? You don't start.
I'm just glad if they do that. I'm just glad that when you go fly fishing, the hook is small and it's a lightweight fly.
Well, that's what I was fixing to say. He would look worse than his cousin did on that picture we had where his cousin seen it, where he done caught that sucker out there in the salt water. Marvin be the only man that ever caught a sucker up there in them Georgia mountain streams up there. He'd be hooked. Have an earring.
Tony Clay put on here, wanted to know about our deal with the bishop and the minister, and he said, will that make their sons of bishops?
Yeah. That's right in there next to the son of a cinnamon roll. Oh Lord. Yeah, they got two sons, I think. The bishop and and her wife. I think they got two sons. They had that before he figured out he was a woman. Or before
Oh
she
boy.
figured out he was a woman.
Mm.
Anyway. There's one thing for sure, you have no control over what other people do. And no, you
Perilous
right.
No,
times.
sir.
there's very few things. I'm gonna philosophize with y'all for a moment. There's very few things in your life that you have any control over. You see rich folks, and some of these rich folks, they think, man, I got money, I got money, I got money. I'm set for life. And then you see folks walking around, oh man, they done been jogging and they all spirited, and they feeling good, and they taking vitamins, and they doing this. Oh man, yeah, I don't smoke no cigarettes, I don't drink no whiskey. I eat good and I exercise good and I take my vitamin. Man, I'm gonna live forever. Whoa, back up, baby. I got news for y'all. Rich man, you have no idea how much money you're gonna have in the morning when you wake up. Because you
Right.
have no control over that. Somebody can come in there and wipe they can assume your identity and wipe your bank account out and you won't have nothing. Man, that you think if you're so healthy and everything's just groovy and I'm the greatest thing and I exercise and I do this and I'm looking down my nose at you cause you smoking a cigarette or you having a cold beer or something like that, I'm looking down my nose at you. Whoa, baby. Better back up because you one phone call or one doctor's visit away from your life turning upside down with you. You have no control over your money. If you did, if people could control how much money they got, everybody in the world would be rich.
Mm-hmm.
And if people could control their health, their good health, they wouldn't nobody die. Everybody live forever. There's two things in life that you have control over as an individual. Two. And if I'm wrong, call me. I ain't got my phone, but I hear it ring back there. Call me. The first one is the thing that you have control over in your life is what goes on in your mind, in your head, what you fill your head with, what them wheels in there that's turning. What are they thinking? What is them wheels thinking that's turning inside your head? You can control that. If you get to getting off track a little bit, you can say, whoa, let me back up, man. Let me get down over here somewhere and get quiet. Talk to the good Lord. Get him to get my mind right. You can control what goes on in your mind. And the next thing that you can control is your integrity. That's the only two things in life. And you sure can't control what other people do. So
Nope.
forget about that. But you control what goes on in your mind and control your integrity, and you on the right trail. Because that's it. That's all you can control. All that other stuff, it can be gone in an instant. That's my philosophizing. That's my revelating for the night.
All right.
Thank you for the revelating. And while
I
you were
hope I didn't step
revelating,
on nobody's toes. I hope I didn't offend nobody. And if I did, that's your problem. It ain't mine.
well, speaking of revelating and stepping on toes, we want to give a big shout out to Dr. Robert A. Lane, Doctor of Medical Dentistry at Colquitt Dental Care in Colquitt, Georgia, 115 North Cuthbert Street, Colquitt, Georgia. Give them a call at 229-758-3345. All your dental work. He can do everything from crowns to fillings to dentures. He can take x-rays. He can polish your teeth. Whatever needs doing to your teeth, I promise you there's not a better place that you can choose to go get it done than right there in downtown Colquitt, Georgia. Colquitt Dental Care, Dr. Robert Lane. He's been in business for a good long time. That dental office has been there for a long time. A lot of history in that dental office going back all the way to Dr. Brooks and then Dr. Grimsley, and then now Dr. Lane, and got three different sets of Miller County folks that have practiced right in there. Colquitt Dental Care, Dr. Robert Lane, 115 North Cuthbert Street in Colquitt, Georgia, 229-758-3345. Give him a call, set up an appointment. He'll work you in. He's great for doing emergency services after hours, too. Dr. Robert Lane, Colquitt Dental Care.
The best.
The
That's right.
best.
The best. I got the best staff
He's
of
my dentist.
anybody that I know of. And he's not a tooth dentist now, Queasel. They have the tooth dentist. They practice in Afghanistan. He's a teeth dentist.
There you go. That's right.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah, that's pretty good right there. Hey, we want to give a shout out too right now to a good friend of ours, Hugh Franklin, Miller County Farm Bureau agent in Colquitt, Georgia. I don't care what kind of insurance you need. He can do automobile. He can do farm insurance. He can do house insurance, boat, RVs, tractors, whatever you need insuring. Hugh Franklin can do it. Also give you some great rates on life insurance, whole or term life insurance. Give him a call. Find out what all he can do for you. Also got some great deals they can hook you up with Farm Bureau Bank to give you some great interest rates to finance your next automobile. Doesn't cost but $25 a year to be a member of the Farm Bureau in Miller County, Georgia. And man, you get way more than that in benefits by just being a member. Call him, Hugh Franklin. He's the agent right there in Colquitt, Georgia, right off Highway 27, Miller County Farm Bureau. You can call him at 229-758-2126. When you call him, tell him, say, Hugh, I heard about you on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, and I want you to give me a quote on getting some insurance, and he will hook you up.
You know, can't forget neither, Marvin, what a good fella he is. He looks at the people, nobody else look at her. He the only insurance man I know, woman either, only company period that would insure Bookie's vehicle. But he got him full coverage on Bookie's vehicle. Bookie ain't worried about it. He tear it up, it's covered. He go get him another.
Good. Yeah, I think he got $600 worth of liability on it. And collision, I think he got $450 worth of collision and $600 worth of liability. Oh, you wrote him up. He said, man, yeah, he said, that's about double what the price of that car would be. He wrote him up because he knows Boogie. He knows Boogie from way back.
That's right. Boogie happy though, ain't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Boogie's happy. Yeah, he's bona fide. He got his paper. So they pull him over, they don't see his insurance.
Throw that card out there on him.
He said,
You know why Bookie's real happy right now, don't you?
Why is that?
Why that?
I think I heard his mom and daddy got all the scuppernons and bullets just turned into wine. I think
the
wine. Yes, sir. Bookie, I think he's doing a tasting for them, whether they want him to or not.
He tastes now. He knows how to.
Hey, I wonder, Floyd, you reckon he's ever been up there to Steel Pond to them free tastings they do up there?
No, he don't have to go up there, man. He is Steel Pond. He don't have to do that. He was Steel Pond before they was Steel Pond.
Hey, look here. I got a couple of things I want y'all to think about. I want to give you something to think about. I want to see what you think about it, and you tell me what you think. Why come? Listen to me now. Why come do you mash harder on the remote control when the battery's dead?
Same reason me and Marvin talking into them microphones up there that night at Cotton Hall when the electricity went off.
I remember that. Well, let me ask you this right here. To think about. Why come when a lady goes to the store, why come this? She go to the store and she buys a pair of pants, but only buys one bra.
I like
explain that.
He wears a pair of shorts. Man, wear a pair of shorts.
Yeah.
Well, he has got a pair though. Yeah, he's got a pair. So okay, I understand.
Yeah. They go at the store and you ask them what they bought. Well, I bought me a new pair of pants and a new bra. I mean, explain that to me. Think about that and explain it to me. What's the reasoning behind
terminology?
Just
a terminology.
I just didn't know.
A term of speaking.
Man, did you know? When we went to some outlet mall, I went with my wife. I had never, and of course, I went in a bra shop with her. I sat down over in the corner, and I ain't never shopped for bras before. But are you aware that how expensive bras are?
No, I'm really not. I'm really
not.
I ain't bought one lately.
You the only one in the crowd that seems to know.
Well, I mean, I went in there with my wife, and I'm not ashamed. It was $100 for a bra.
What?
$100.
for a
I ain't
bra.
gonna say that. That's out of my league. I don't know enough about that subject to talk about it.
I don't either.
Is that too
So
much or
go
too
ahead
little,
with the
Marvin?
story.
I don't know.
I mean, there ain't no story to the end of it.
No, I just wanted to tell y'all that I didn't know if you knew how expensive they were.
Mm-hmm.
Never had crossed my mind.
Anyway, I just wanted to let
I
y'all
never
know
had.
that.
I never had crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Marvin.
I got a feeling when your wife hears about this, though, you're going to
Yeah.
find out more about that bra.
Yeah, I probably gonna wish I hadn't never said nothing about it.
I think you are. I just,
Probably right, Marvin.
Well, let
We
me
try to
ask.
help
Let
you,
me ask.
Marvin. We try to guide you. We try to
Yeah.
guide you, but you won't listen sometimes. We'll
Let me
not
ask
take
you
the
another
cue.
question. We got winter coming up. Winter just around the corner is coming up. It's cooling off a little bit. So if the weather forecast, think about this now. If the weather forecast said tomorrow it's going to be 0 degrees, today it's going to be 0 degrees, and it's going to be twice as cold tomorrow. How cold is that?
That's when the high is lower than the low.
I mean, I'm just saying, and you just think about it. There's all kind of crazy stuff out there you need to think
You have to
about.
think.
Look
That's
at
right.
him.
You have to think about it.
Why do you ever thought about why banks keep the doors wide open? Every door to a bank's open that you can walk in, but they keep the pins chained down to the desk. Why is that? It
oh,
don't
me.
make sense. It
I ain't
don't
never.
make sense, do it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it. I mean, that's just the way it works. Why come in a drugstore they make sick people walk all the way to the back of the store to get the medicine? Look like they put that up front where you had to do them walk in the door, but no, you got to
They
go
got
all the way to the back.
they got the beer up front. They got the beer and they got the cigarettes and the tobacco and the snuff even closer to the front than the beer.
That's a good point. I can't
You
argue with
figure
that.
that out.
That's a good point.
Figure that out. You make
That's
sick
a good
folks, crippled
point.
folks walk to the back, and you got to walk all the way back there, and then you got to get all your stuff up in your arms. You got to get all your supplies, all your over-the-counter stuff up in your arms before you get back there, and all them folks they see you with what you got, and all that. And then you had to walk back. You just walk in there and grab you a 30-pack of beer and 2 packs of cigarettes, and you gone. He gone in less than 2 minutes. You out the door.
You're right. You're right. I think you got that figured out.
I know. I got it figured out. I know how it works.
Yeah, you got
Floyd
that.
Pepe right here, Pepe Chambers is wanting to know what kind of bra it was. I reckon that makes a difference. I don't know nothing about no brand name.
I don't either. You're going to have to ask
You the one that brought it. Hey, you the one that brought it up. Hey,
You need
don't
to go
go
over
to
that
Florida.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move right on into our exclusive sponsorship of the Floyd Short Lifts and Books and Definitions, coming to us tonight by Berry Hill Auctioneers. TC Berry Hill, one of a kind, auctioneer professional, exclusive in perpetuity sponsorship of Floyd Short List Books and Definitions, coming to us live here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show.
Got a call from TC yesterday. Got a call from TC. I don't know if y'all aware of this or not, but TC said, listen, he said, I tell you what, Floyd, he said, started advertising with y'all this year, said the best year I ever had in auction business. Said, just unbelievable how we've been having auctions and the money that they've been bringing in, the revenue's been coming in. We've been doing business, making money, keeping folks hired, keeping the bills paid. Said, I want to make sure that I'm ready for next year. So I want to go ahead and pay for the whole year advertising next year for Floyd's Short List and Definition. Said I want to make sure I'm
That
in
he
that
did.
spot. He said I'm already signing up auctions for next year. So any of y'all out there that might be considering where you or not y'all ought to advertise with Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sport, you need to take this testimony from me or call TC Bearhill yourself. Call him and ask him. Ask him how his business has been. Ask him about how it's working out advertising on the Dirt Road Sports and the Charlie Platt Show. And he'll tell you just like it is. But OTC's got it lined up here. He knows how these short lists, how popular the short list and definitions is. He wants to make sure he's in position to sponsor them. So folks will be watching. So we're going to start out tonight with the short list, and then we're going to go into a definition a little bit later on. Floyd's short list, extremely short list. Number one, people that are more phony than the Pope. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Some of you Roman Catholics out there, give me a call.
Call me.
You always sitting back there laughing when I'm talking about, the Pentecostals or anything. I know y'all laughing, or Free Will Baptists or the Catholics. You're laughing all about that. So why don't you give me a call, some of you Roman Catholics, and tell me that the Pope is not a fraud. He's not phony. Tell me about it. Tell me how he's not a phony. Okay, let's move on. Catholic, well, this is covered a pretty good area right here. Catholic, Jewish, and Protestant Democrats that are pro-life. That's a short list, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a short list. Catholic, Jewish, and Protestant. That means some of you reverends, or some of you bishops, or some of you deacons that are in politics. Oh yeah, we got to support the abortion. Oh, that's just a single item in the whole general picture. Yeah, tell that to the Lord. All right, here's another one, short list right here. Ways that hiring 85,000 new IRS agents is going to work out well for normal Americans. How's that going to help you? Won't y'all tell me about that? How's that going to work for you? All right, let's get in here. Let's see where we're at on this one. All right, let's go on in here to the Taliban Muslims. Let's work on them for a little while here. Taliban Muslim manicure and pedicure parlors in Afghanistan. Y'all seen any signs up pedicure there in Afghanistan? I've seen none of that. Taliban Muslim men that have ever worn a clean pair of underwear. Y'all call me if y'all know some of them that have. I've known a bunch of them. Me and TC known a bunch of them. I never did know them to have no clean underwear. So, most of the time, you could smell them before you could see them. Oh,
Testify.
Professional baseball players from Venezuela that are going to leave the racist and bigoted USA to move back to that socialist utopia of Venezuela.
Call me.
Call me. I'm fixing to get some of you. Y'all listen to me now. Y'all listen to me over there around Dale County. You Henry County. South Alabama pup wooders who have ever been to a Tupperware party. You hear me, Lee? South Alabama pup wooders. I don't care who you are. This is funny. It was funny the other night. I'm gonna just use a different subject. South Alabama pup wooders that smoke Virginia Slims. Oh God! Oh mercy! Have mercy on me. All right, here goes one of my favorites. Here's one of my favorites: Pentecostal preachers that wear pink flamingo socks. Pentecostal preachers that are interior decorators. And he is a good one. He is a good one. We kind of touched on this subject a little bit early on, but this is a good one here. Pentecostal preachers, this is a short list here too. Pentecostal preachers that have a man bun. Y'all call me, some of y'all Pentecostals tell me about if y'all know a preacher that got a man bun. It was our definition. Here's our definition. Hunter Biden. He's got a definition on the line in the Wikipedia. Hunter Biden. Y'all know what Wikipedia says about Hunter Biden? Y'all listen to this. Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden, an American lawyer and painter.
Ooh.
Follow me now. They going right for the jugular right to begin with. This is how it starts out. This is Wikipedia definition of Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden, an American lawyer and painter, who is the second son of United States President Joe Biden. Hunter Biden is a hedge fund, venture capital, and private equity fund investor who previously worked as a lobbyist, banker, public administration official, and registered lobbyist, and was a commissioned officer in the United States Naval Reserve. That's what Wikipedia says about him, and that's the end of it. That's what Wikipedia says. Now, y'all want to hear Floyd's definition of Hunter Biden?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hunter Biden, Joe's Biden's worthless crackhead son. I'm going ahead, right to start with. Then you know how I feel about it. Joe Biden's worthless crackhead son, who joined the Navy at 43 years old and was a commissioned officer because his grifter father was vice president at the time. After 1 month in the Navy, Hunter Biden was discharged because he tested positive for cocaine. Hunter Biden was sexually involved with his dead brother's wife, his sister-in-law, for 3 years after his dead brother died. Hunter Biden married and had a child with a stripper and had to be ordered by a judge to pay child support. Hunter Biden, he pimped Joe Biden to the Ukraines and to China for millions of dollars. He's never in his useless life done anything but use his stupid father to enrich himself, he's now living in Hollywood, California, and pretends to be an artist and is hawking his paintings to people who hope to benefit financially from purchasing his worthless art, all with the blessing of his worthless father. That was Floyd's definition. Now, if you think I need to enrich it a little bit, or maybe a little bit
I
more.
think you done good myself.
Yeah, I
Good.
covered
Yeah.
some of the subjects. I didn't cover them all. You couldn't cover them all.
No.
But my definition and Wikipedia's definition is a little bit different. So you take whichever one you want to use. Take it, go with it. That's Hunter Biden.
Hey, you need to hit your
The
short
last
list.
one. You sure want to do the last one? Okay. Here's the last one, the shortest list of all, including his bladder and his bowels, things that Joe Biden has any control over. Thank y'all.
They said don't
Thank you.
hold back, Floyd. That's what
I know
they
that
felt like you was kind of
wouldn't be
holding
my
back a
Ah,
little
personality. I
bit.
would not be. God did not create me to sit here and mealy mouth. If you want mealy mouth, and if you want some mealy mouth, then turn on Joe and Mika in the morning, and you hear.
oh, yeah.
I mean, you hear you because they'll have Reverend Al on there every morning. He'll be on there pontificating, sharing his wisdom with everybody.
Does he
Charlie, it's
talk?
9 o'clock.
Does he talk about Jesus at all,
I
Floyd?
never heard it come out
No.
of his lips.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Never.
Uh, uh, Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate y'all sharing your Saturday nights with us. We just the four that get together once a week, and this if we were in person, sitting around a table, the conversation probably been about the same.
Nice.
Wouldn't have been a whole lot different. It's not a show. It's just a visit with Dirt Road Sports and yours truly. We appreciate y'all. Pray for this nation. Pray for those that are sick. I've never in my life did I think I would see so many friends pass away in the course of 365 days. But we appreciate y'all letting us in your homes, all these fine folks that sponsor us every Saturday night. Pray for this nation, as we said, and God bless each and every one of you. Weasel.
Well, Charlie, just want to thank everybody for spending an hour with us. It means more to us than you know. It's our honor that you think enough of us, that you turn us on and put up with our foolishness, and even in amongst our foolishness, our number one goal is to make it laugh. But every now and then there's a little bit of truth told in some of the foolishness that we go on, and we hope that you see it for what it is. We love every one of you. We we just, I mean, we say it over and over and over, and I know you say, well, you just, we can't get over the fact that y'all watch us. We just can't get over it because we just four regular people, and if you was to be at a restaurant sitting at the table beside us, you'd hear the exact same thing you hear. You know, this is what we do when we get together. We carry on a conversation, and we talk about whatever's on our mind. Nothing's ever planned. Nothing's ever planned on this show. Our goal is simply this. We want to bring a smile to your face because life's too short not to laugh. And you just remember this, no matter how bad it gets, as long as Jesus is still sitting on the throne, we're going to win in the end. We still live in the greatest country in the world. We got so much to be thankful for. Like I was talking about, me and Charles Pickett were talking about, we got so much to be thankful for. As bad as it is, we still got so much to be thankful for. We love y'all. Hope y'all tune in to us next week. Marvin, take us to Floyd, I go to you now.
Yeah, man. Let's we close it down. I just wanted to get a little short deal here. I've been with Nadine back and forth to the doctor all over Dr. Tripp. She was at the doctor last time she was there. They giving her the good news about turning her loose, and she was talking about they said about your husband always comes with you and everything. How long have y'all been married? That's what the nurse asked her. Young nurse asked her. How long have y'all been married? She said, well, we've been married 49 and a half years. And the young nurse says, what's the secret? Nadine thought a minute and she said, we laugh every chance we get, and we laugh together every chance we get. Y'all laugh every chance you get. Find something to amuse yourself. Find something to be thankful for. We got enough to be sad about. Find something to be thankful for. We love y'all.
Guys, thank y'all again for joining us tonight. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Did want to remind you that Charlie is at our remote location tonight, and for the next hour, you can run in Steve's there in Kinston. You can get 25% off of beef jerky and buy 30 minutes of candy pulling, get another 30 minutes free. And that's at Steve's Beef Jerky and Candy Pulling in Kinston, Alabama. Do want to remind you, maybe you want to go back and watch the rerun of this. It's going to be Thursday night at 8 o'clock, right after Herbal Essence Shampoo presents 101 Bun Hairstyles for Pentecostals. And we want to give a great big shout out to Peebo's, Pickled Quail Eggs, Pall Mall Cigarettes, Pipe Threading, Piccolo Repair, and Pig Castration in Picayune, Mississippi on the big 50-inch screen. We want to say thank you very much to them. Guys, tomorrow is Sunday. Give the Lord his due, whether online or in person, preferably if it's where you can go, get up and go fellowship with other Christians in church and give the Lord his due. I want to invite all of you, if you don't have anything going on tomorrow between 4 and 7 at Flat Creek Baptist Church, we're going to have a big fall festival. Everybody's invited, totally free, bunch of family events and activities on 3 Knox Road in Blakely. We'd love to have you. Last week, I talked a little bit about doing good to other people or doing good for other people and caring for people. Today, I want to talk to you about being thankful. You know, we need to be more thankful. I'm thankful today that Nadine got to cancel 3 of her
Amen.
cancer treatments.
Amen.
Praise God.
Amen.
God is good. Listen, you know, old Job said, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, but blessed be the name of the Lord. And God is good. And, you know, we need to be a more thankful people. I know life ain't always perfect, and I know we got a lot of junk going on in this world, but that does not change the fact that God is still good, and we ought to be thankful for every single thing we have and every blessing we have. Today's scripture, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, good. His love endures forever. Therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful and so worship God acceptably and with reverence and awe, for our God is a consuming fire. I will praise God's name in song and glorify him in thanksgiving. I want to encourage you this week, guys. I don't care what's going on in your life right now. Thank God for something, and I promise you, once you start thanking God, all your problems are just pale in comparison to his goodness. We love y'all, guys. We hope to see y'all again next Saturday night. Same place, same time, right here. We're going to have more shenanigans. We're going to have more short lists. We're going to have more foolishness. We're going to have more news events, and we're just going to have a good time. And again, thank y'all. We love you. Y'all have a great week.
Good night.
See y'all.
Hey.